everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Navota. So it's been a while. It's been a really long time since we worked on Navota. It's been at least 2 months now. Last time we worked on a massive suburban expansion, a train station, and a condo complex. And today we're just going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, lots and lots of expansion. I gotta explain a bunch of things though, because this series is in a really weird place right now, and I want to explain where it's heading and when you can expect it to end, what you can expect from it, and yeah, just stuff like that. So if you're not familiar with Navota, by the way, because obviously we've got a bunch of new subscribers, Navota is going to be, it has been and will be till it's over very soon, actually. I'll get to that in a second. Navota is a sort of a little town set in Southwest America that's inspired by Sedona, Arizona. So as you saw from the cinematics, it's got a lot of really awesome rock formations, and it's a really, really cool place. It's really unique, and I've taken the liberty to add a lot of trees actually in Navota, lots of pine trees. And so I've realized that I've added a lot of trees, more than you've actually got in Sedona, more tall trees than you've got in Sedona. So I think we have to change the story up a little bit for Navota. I want to have there be a massive river that sort of spills into this valley and irrigates it, because this is actually sort of sunk in this valley. Well, obviously with the mountains around it, so I think it would make sense to have a massive river up in the mountains, or on one side of the valley, that sort of spills in here, and that's why there are so many trees, because this is sort of unrealistic in terms of how many trees there are. It's pretty crazy, actually. So yeah, I guess that would probably make a lot of sense. So maybe we could even add that. My plan is to actually live stream a bunch of Navota. I said earlier this week on Twitter that I'd be live streaming this weekend. There is a good possibility that I will. It just depends on whether or not mods are fixed from the new update, which just came out today as I'm recording this. The new patch broke a lot of mods, so I don't know where we're going to be at with those in the next few days, but hopefully we've got enough fixed soon so that I'm able to stream this weekend, because I'm sort of all over the place right now, but I really got to explain what's going on with the series. So Navota has been gone for a while. I've been trying to grind through New Windsor, and I've gotten pretty far with that, but the thing is, we've got a long way to go, and Navota has just sort of been sitting there, and I decided to just come back to Navota and just finish it. And when I came back, my surface painter mod had broken, and I had lost all of the surfaces I had painted. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad, so I was able to recover what I'd lost pretty easily. But I don't want to switch between two series at once, I realized, because, one time you switch, you could just have a massive mod broken, and it could be a massive issue. So I don't want to switch between series anymore, and for that reason, I'm going to be trying to finish up Navota without entering New Windsor, meaning you're not going to see an episode of New Windsor for a long time, a month or two, likely. And that's just because I need to finish up Navota. We have to do it, because I don't want to lose it. And this series was a very big experiment. I didn't know how it would go. I think it sort of half worked. It's a little bit unrealistic, the way it turned out. And the thing is, I wasn't able to do a lot of the things I wanted to with it. So Sedona is known for being you're able to go up into the mountains and hike, and it's really, really cool. Navota, not so much. Navota, the problem is these rocks, the rock formations are literally massive props that Ronix made. And since they're props, they look really bad when you're up close to them, and you can't build on them, and it's just sort of a mess. So the idea is that you just look at them from afar, and that's the appeal you get from them. And that's the best I can do. I can't really do any better than that. So I'm just trying to my goal is at this point to just make a city that can build up to a really incredible cinematic video. When I make the cinematic video in a couple weeks to a month, or whenever we finish the series, it's gonna be amazing. The goal is to just get those cinematic shots. And that, I know that's a little bit weird, but you do that to some extent with every series, and I'm fine with doing it here, just because that's what we'll remember the series by. But yeah, that's what's going on. Let's hop into some more cinematics and time-lapse here. Alright, before we go any further, I wanted to just take a moment to give a shout out to King Leno, which seems to happen almost every video I do. But King Leno a couple months ago made this Red Rock Plaza shopping complex that was sort of intended to be, set in Navota, and it took me a really long time to use it. We finally did at the beginning of this episode, like the complex that we made right when the episode started, that was with the Red Rock Plaza shopping center. And yeah, King Leno made that a while ago. I just stopped playing Navota for a while, and then finally I'm getting back around to it, and I knew it. It was the first thing I had to do, so I put that down, and it's a really, really incredible collection of buildings, so I really recommend you check it out. I like how we're moving towards just a modular shopping center, entirely nameless, as in, like, there aren't any shop names on the buildings. You have to add them yourself, but there's an increasing amount of signs in the workshop and logos. It would be even cooler if there were more. Just like all of the logos that are on, buildings like right now were on the workshop, because there are some like Staples or something like that which aren't freestanding logos. It'd be really cool if those were all, like that, but whatever. So right now, what we've been doing is we've been making this area that's sort of inspired by an area near the gentrified district in Sedona that we've been making here. And this area's got like a lot of mixed stuff going on. It's got some trailer homes, some permanent trailer homes, I think, some parking lots and stuff like that, and some warehouses from what I can see. And I've only started building this area. I want to expand it a little bit. Right now I'm building a little campsite area with some camping RVs, but like just right in this downtown area. Which, I mean, it's not that rare to see something like this. You go to Williams, Arizona, Crumbs McGee actually made but yeah, the point is that you'll have sometimes like a little mobile home park of like people who are actually like camping in the downtown of a place like this. Like, this is temporary, it's not permanent at all. And I don't know, like, what I saw in the shot there of Sedona it's incredibly convoluted. Like, there's so much going on, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in there is some camping. And yeah, I just wanted to include something like this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do any national parks. I do plan on doing some big campsites, but it's literally going to be impossible for me to work up in the mountains. I know everybody wants me to work up in the mountains, but these rocks that I use are literally unusable. I mean, up close at least. They look really great from afar. Like, this is what I'm trying to replicate right here. This is Sedona. And that's why I say I've only half succeeded in my mission in this series. It was a really, really hard task to set out with, but it looks sort of realistic in Navota, and it doesn't have to be a complete replica of Sedona at all. It's just Sedona it's a lot different, and that's why, once again, we've got a much different story. There's going to be a river up in the mountains, and that's why we've got so many trees here, stuff like that. So anyway, right now, I guess I'll explain. So we're going to be expanding a lot right now towards the end of the episode here. We're going to be building a lot of new suburbs, and the plan is, once again, as I mentioned before, just to try to expand out as much as possible, not detail. That's not the goal. And I just want to make the city big enough so it's a realistic size and be able to make a really nice cinematic video. And that's my only goal with Navota now. That's my only goal. And I want to keep it still obviously very realistic, but I have my priorities, and I'm just trying to be efficient. So I'm just not going to be detailing these neighborhoods like crazy. Unfortunately, the houses I'm using are already pre-detailed from the asset editor, so I won't really have to worry about that regardless. But yeah, I think you get the point. Hopefully you understand. And I just want to finish Navota soon because I want to be working on New Windsor. I don't want to stay on Navota for too long. I feel like we've already exhausted like everything we could do in the series. We made the old town, we made the train station, we made the gentrified new shopping district, we've made tons and tons of suburbs. All we gotta really do is some campsites and some more suburban expansion. Whatever, I'll see you at the end of the time-lapse. finally coming to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. It really helps new people find the channel. And subscribe if you're new around here. And hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified whenever I upload. Probably like weeks from now, because I'm really inconsistent right now. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to fix it, but yeah. Follow me on Twitter for updates and stuff like that. If I do live stream this weekend, I will be posting that on Twitter, and also, I mean, the stream will be on YouTube, so you'll see it here. But yeah, definitely follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram for some of my best screenshots in game and stuff like that. It's pretty much all I post there, actually, but you get the idea. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you missed a bunch of the stuff in the time-lapse, which you probably did because I cut a lot of it out just for the sake of time, then you will see it in the cinematics. These are some really incredible cinematics, so hopefully you enjoy.